Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I shed a couple of thug tears, just a little bit. You know what, y'all? I'm lying. I was boohooing from beginning to end. I didn't cry both my eyelashes off by the end of the movie. Hey everyone, it's Sharana from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Hate You Give, which is directed by George Tillman Jr., who's responsible for movies such as Soul Food, Notorious, Men of Honor, directed a couple of episodes of Power, This Is Us, Luke Cage, and the list goes on and on. And so this film is actually based on a novel written by Angie Thomas. She actually wrote a short story of this after the death of Oscar Grant when she was in college, and then she fleshed this out into a novel which debuted at #1 on the New York Times Young Adults Bestsellers list. And I think it was like over 50 weeks it was #1. And so the film stars Amanda Stenberg, who plays Star. And so basically the book and the film focus on Star and how she unfortunately has to witness the death of her friend Khalil, who's played by Algie Smith, who was shot and murdered by a police officer. And then basically the story kind of goes into how Star deals with her friend's death while also trying to seek justice for his murder, as well as how her family and her community is kind of dealing with all of the things that have transpired. And so I have to say that I did read the book. For those who did read the novel, there are a little bit of subtle differences, not too much. There are subtle differences. And then side note to my friends who decided to start a little book club and not include me because they were like, Sharana, we thought you didn't read books. That's a lie. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there. Just know that my friends kept me out of reading the book with the book club, and I'm the only one who finished the book, and they didn't even finish it. They had the audacity to ask me for tickets to go see the movie in Atlanta when they did the advanced screening. And you lucky I'm not trying to be petty no more, and I gave them the tickets, and they loved the movie. So, sorry, I had to get it off my chest, y'all. So, what I liked about this film, I thought that Amanda Stenberg, she was absolutely amazing as Star. To be able to basically show all of the emotions that someone will be going through. And a great deal of this does talk about code switching as well. You know, what are the implications of someone who's kind of thrust into two different worlds, you know, dealing with your blackness and how do you incorporate being yourself kind of in a white kind of setting, especially with the school that she went to that was out in the suburbs. I think that it was done beautifully. Kind of brought me back to what I went through because I actually went to a Catholic school. I went to a Catholic grade school all the way up to a Jesuit college. So I think that a lot of things that happened with her character was very relatable to my experiences, and kind of especially now given the climate when you're seeing things like people who you may know or other African Americans being murdered by the police, you know, kind of having to deal with those tough conversations of people who are your friends from different races and backgrounds, and seeing how something can affect two different types of people so differently. And so I will have to say that I was emotionally triggered by this film. I don't get emotional about a lot of stuff, y'all, okay? A lot of people sometimes say that I could be like a little bit heartless because I really don't show emotion at things most people would show emotion by, except for The Biggest Loser. That's the only thing that I can watch and just cry. I've never made it through an episode of Big Loser without crying. I don't know why. It's weird. I know. But this movie, first and foremost, I go to the movies to escape reality. When I'm sad, when I'm stressed, I like to go to the movies to just escape into a different world. That is why I love movies. And so I was very triggered because basically I was watching what is reality, but could be my reality, or it could be the reality of somebody that's the closest to me who I love. And so just how they kind of show these like moments of joy and laughter. Like there's funny moments in the movie. It's not depressing like all the way through. There are funny moments, but just as much as you might be laughing, it'll immediately take you back and just be like, damn, that's how quick like your life can basically change forever. And so I think that was mainly due to Amanda Stenberg's performance. And another favorite of mine was Russell Ormsby, who plays Maverick, who is Star's father, who kind of has a different upbringing because he was kind of lived the life of on the streets, and then now as he is a father and a husband, how they show how he tries to take care of his family, make sure that his family is prepared. He has the tough conversations with his children. You know, it's just very interesting to see, and more so, it's great to see the black family unit intact, both mother and father in the household. He's taking care of his children. The mom and dad are in love, like just seeing just everybody, the kids are smart, they're just doing good for themselves. You just don't see it that much in movies, and especially how African Americans are depicted through the media, through movies. It was really refreshing to just see like a good family, just a good family unit, y'all. It was great to see. So for me, do I have anything bad to say? I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. Also, too, this movie's over 2 hours, and it doesn't feel like it's over 2 hours, because you know I'm good for falling asleep in a movie or saying that a movie has bad pacing, but I just think that this is a movie that is needed right now. I think for anyone who's asking, why do we protest? Why are we kneeling for the flag? I feel like this movie clearly explains what it is to be black in America today, and I think that it's a movie that everybody needs to see. I think that if you have just young ones, if you have friends from different backgrounds who are willing to experience a different perspective, I think this is the movie for them. This is not a movie that beats up and be like, oh, you guys are racist. It's nothing like that. It's basically just taking a story, the story of Star and what she is going through, what her friends and family have been through. And I think that it's a beautiful movie. I have nothing bad to say about this movie. You definitely need to pay to see this movie in theaters. And those are basically my thoughts on The Hate U Give. As always, my name is Sharonda from Pay or Wait. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I will see you soon.